in the next 4 years, will be ton of Yoruba, and another section of the presidential villa is also promising Igbos. They are not different from Omoniles. Omoniles are land sellers and speculators in Lagos who sell one piece of land to 2 or 3 or 4 more people. So the APC government, the Buhari government, is not different from Omonile with regards to their plan or discussion or disclosure that they now want to. The secretary to the government is saying that it will be the turn of Igbos in 2023, and the vice president says it's going to be turn of Yorubas in 2023. It's pretty divisive, but most importantly, it's a lie. If you think Igbos are good enough to be president of Nigeria, why wait till 2023? Why don't you, in place of a mediocre Buhari, choose a competent Igbo person, and not be promising 2023. By 2023, they will also have another excuse as to why they feel Igbos are not competent. These guys are liars, a bunch of scammers. If you fall for this, I have a bridge to sell to you, and I'll call it the Fort Mainland Bridge. Right? It's a lie. It's nothing like that. They're just using this to fool people who might fall for the tricks Igbos and Yorubas are like. What we should know is that ethnic politics has never worked for us. Zoning has never worked for us. There's no point wasting our time thinking that these guys are going to change their minds or do anything different. Before I go any further, let's look into our accounting system today. And thank you, accountants, for sending in the updates. We have been doing so well. I have to say thank you so much, everyone out there who's been supportive, and it's amazing that you guys don't sleep, because we don't sleep too, and you have been giving your support. So we have the new challenge in town, which is to get 10,000 Nigerians to donate 10,000 naira each. So far, we have 16 donors, which is impressive. 16 donors. What happened to our people? Everybody's tired here. 16 donors. Yeah, thank you. We're here. 400 Nigerians that we expect to donate 1 million naira each, so that we can reach 400 million. We so far 3 donors. One of the donors yesterday added another 90,000 naira. Wow, give him a round of applause. So as of 8:02 p.m. today, when our counting was done, the total amount donated since the beginning of the movement and this campaign till date through our Zenith Bank account is 47,136,156 naira 7 kobo.
AFC! Take it back! Action!
GoFundMe is going rapidly. We are now at $115,010, and that is equivalent of 41,173,580 naira. Right? The total amount of money raised so far for the campaign to date is 88,309,736 naira 7 kobo. So we couldn't give a proper accounting on the show on Thursday, the 20th, as a result of those who donated into our Zenith Bank account after the live show on the 18th through the 19th were not recognized. The following are the names of those donors. Lukman Olade Inde 1,000 naira. Okonkwo Ifeanyi Peter 1,000 naira. Ojay Albert 1,500 naira. Ilesomi Jesulayomi Godwin 10,000 naira. Desi Rock Agro Allied Industry Limited 5,000 naira. Edis Solomon C is 8,000 naira. Bankole Abel Olajide 10,000 naira. Fagbemi Oluwase Olayinka 10,000 naira. Dada Olatunde Michael 1,000 naira. Adeyemi Adedayo Abiodun 5,000 naira. Ajayi Benjamin 5,000 naira. Omolayo Isaac and Omolayo Rebecca, that's a couple. It's 2,500 naira. Leo S. Rahila 5,000 naira. Jibril Garuba 3,000 naira. Salah Muhammad Samir, 1,000 naira. Adeolu Ayorinde, 2,000 naira. Akonjuola Adebusola Abiola, 10,000 naira. Olatunji Oluwafemi Shola, 5,000 naira. Isaac Oluwa, 2,000 naira. Yamu George is 2,000 naira. Adeyemi Oluwakemi Ojo, 1,000 naira. Endurance E, 5,000 naira. Anonymous, 5,000 naira. Adigu Eugene, 5,000 naira. Yamu Meredi, 10,000 naira. Elijah Oyeshile is 20,000 naira. There's another anonymous for 10,000 naira. 10,000 naira, 560. Okene Oruese Emmanuel, 10,000 naira. Weke Godwin, 2,000 naira. Odudu Ayodele Samuel, 1,000 naira. Adewale Olamilekon Adeju Igbe is 4,000 naira. Dewoye Ganiu Akewusola, 5,000 naira, and I think this person donated before. Teresa Edith Yaya Udawele, 5,000 naira. Omorobe Sarah Yemi, 10,000 naira. Junior Osire Gweme Lucky, 1,000 naira. Adewumi Shegun John, 2,000 naira. Oyeniro Ademola Idris, 50,000 naira. Smart Solutions, 10,000 naira, 96 naira. Anonymous, 50,000 naira. Adigu Eugene is another 1,000 naira. Abubakar Zubair, 10,000 naira. Lucky Essay or Masa Jua, that's 2,000 naira. So the Zenith Bank since the last show, which was the 21st of December, is a Pahasi Yamu Queen Oria, 20,000 naira. And the Bailey Vivian, 2,000 naira. Nosa Segun Obasui, 20,000 naira. Duruaku, 10,000 naira. Biggest Sunlight Multinational Limited, 10,000 naira. Omulola Olalekon, 10,000 naira, 266. Jubril Olabisi Adebayo, 1,000 naira. Ajayi Clement Odunayo, 10,000 naira. Joseph Maduna, 10,000 naira. Desirock Allied Industry Limited, 10,000 naira. Anonymous, 10,000 naira. Ajayi Olalekan Olukunle, 5,000 naira. Osazua Precious Erabo, 1,000 naira. Punsho Fatai Sugbeson, 20,000 naira. Adedamola Sheya Akintoye, 5,000 naira. Samuel Olushola Odofin, 10,000 naira. Akinwale Olumuyiwa, 70,000 naira. Ishak Ojibara, 1,000 naira. Abu Photo Gallery, 1,000 naira. Aperuaye Emma, 1,000 naira. Junaid Sumbola Tokumbo, 20,000 naira. Kechuku Raphael Ezenya, 73,000 naira. Word remit, which is from somebody who didn't disclose, like anonymous, 89,327. Ameobi Adebayo Joshua, 5,000 naira. Omorugbe and Endurance Imadon Wiyi is 20,000 naira, 400. Jegede Elizabeth Iyabode, 100,000 naira. It's amazing. Anonymous, 5,000 naira. Naje Kodumi Samuel Olufemi, 10,000 naira. Omole Adeniyi, 10,000 naira. Samuel Olumuyiwa Ojo, 10,000 naira. Sage Innocent, 10,000 naira. Habib Lahi Olagunju, 3,000 naira. Ilegbe Dion Osaro Dion, 1,000 naira. Solomon Kolawole Shoyemi, 5,000 naira. Levels Gladness, 2,000 naira. Anita Isioma Kunta, 35,000 naira. There's a Flutter Wave Text Solutions for 40,115. This is an online payment system as well. John Miriam E, I think this is one of the various times you're donating. 5,000 naira, thank you. Eze Ndu BC Jeff, 5,000 naira. Basi Willie Aripo, 500 naira. There's a word remit here for 19,726. And there's Abidemi Michael Shomoye, 10,000 naira. Benle Emmanuel, 20,000 naira. Okafo Christiana Shinonso is for 10,000 naira. It's unbelievable. We've had most, a higher number of contributions at a time that people ought to be spending money for Christmas. They're actually donating to us. Thank you so much. We go to GoFundMe now, where we've been having steady donations as well. And I have Kayode Adeboyegun is $200. Yusuf Batobatel at $20. Sabuka Obioha, $5. This person is a regular donor. Wilfred Osaya, $40. Richard Afolabi, $200. Dave is doing it regularly. He does this on a regular basis. Dave Alegwe, $20. Babatunde Afolayan, $5. Ike DK, $500. Omo Samuel, $5. Kayode Medugmo, $20. Kizito Madu, $50. Ola Olua Bayomi, $50. Abiola Awolola, $55. Azuka Egu, $100. Morris Joel, $50. SM Davis, $100. Saratu Isaiah Audu, $50. T-Bobo is $20. Olubumi Oluwaleye, $200. Mary Oluwo Kere, $50, regular donor. Freddy Yasere, regular donor, $50. Olushola Jibodu is $70. Okwebanwo, regular donor, $25. James Subero, $50. Muyibat Atinsola, $300. Kenny Adedipe, $500. Ishaq Ojibara, who also made a donation through our local account, is $50. Sarat Isaiah Aldo, there's a second one, $30. Yalex Ewere, regular donors were $30. Rita Inyubo, $50. Patrick Onwuka, $25. Thank you guys. And while we were online, donations kept coming in from GoFundMe. And I have Sheyi Adeshino, who just donated $30.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sheyi. And before that, Wale Jimo also donated $20. So we'll keep updating you as we progress with the show, if anybody made any donations. But let's go look at our donation site on Zenith Bank, sorry. We'll see. I'm sure some donations have come in and we don't want to skip those donations. We have 3 alerts here. So it'd be good to read out to you that we got a 44,000 naira donation just now from, it says Quitella, that means it's anonymous. Joseph Moemena is 5,000 naira just now. Daniel Obi just donated 5,000 naira just now. And lastly, Sherry Badewale Olagunju just donated 200,000 naira.
Take it back! Action! Take it back! Action!
So you keep them coming, and we'll keep announcing them. And if it's not because of you, we won't be where we are today. We wouldn't have gone as far as we've gone. And just also that you know, these donations, as we mention them, as people get involved, it also gives people the understanding that we have a lot of support. I think somebody said to me that he donated because a journalist said he thinks I'm not serious. And that has brought in a lot of donations. Just that one question by a journalist on AIT that people don't take me serious or people don't take this serious. We just had Fundre Logistics. A donation came through there, just 5,000 naira. That's amazing. So this is where we are as of tonight, and it's good to read some comments. Do you have any questions on Facebook?
Majorly, the question is, where's the VP?
Oh, VP is fine. Keep asking. We've been traveling. He's also in the north traveling. He works. He's a doctor, and one of the things we agreed with him is that he will not stop his life-saving job to campaign if there's need for it. But he's going to join us. There's no doubt about it soon. You'll see him on his other side. All right, which is the north. But we're doing well here, and you don't have to be worried about the VP. He's totally working and working very hard.
There's another question here.
Yes.
Our president, please, I want to ask, does Badagry Expressway include the road construction you are doing?
Oh, absolutely. I went to Badagry and made a declaration that Badagry has been cut off from Nigeria. And because of that, the federal government went and awarded Badagry Highways contracts, but they haven't even mobilized the site yet. Not only do we have planned to have a Badagry Expressway fixed, under our government there will be a Badagry Ocean Highway, so that you can see Nigeria from Benin Republic all the way by the Atlantic Ocean up to Apapa. That is for tourism, and that will bring a lot of jobs, it will bring a lot of tourists, it will bring a lot of revenue to Nigeria and the people of Badagry.
AAC, take it back. Take it back. Action.
So if you're making donations, make them and we'll announce it. Somebody saying something here. I think that's Aziz in London. How many people are watching?
Presently, we have 536.
536 people watching.
Please keep sharing. Keep sharing.
Keep sharing. That's
on
a
YouTube,
lot.
we have 285.
What is happening to YouTube people today? You have to challenge the Facebook people.
On Sowore 2019 on our Instagram account, we have 63 people watching.
Wow, impressive. Thank you so much. Somebody just said the donation club rhythm in the house tonight is on another level. Oh yeah, clap. I have to close my ears so that you don't rupture my eardrums with the clap. Thank you so much. We have a lot of people who are excited. So give us a shout out to Rami D, the musician who made that powerful song. He just sent us a Hausa song. And,
AAC, take it back. Take it back. Action. Mu en Nigeria Sowore ne muke. Sowore sai kai. Mu en Nigeria Sowore ne muke. Sowore sai kai. Sowore rufai babu koma da baya. Sowore rufai ba mu ja da baya. Kasan Najeriya duk suna baya. Sowore sai kai. Mun gan aikin hannunka kuma mun shaida. Sowore sai kai. Domin gyaran kasar mu muna baya. Sowore sai kai. Domin cin gaban kasar mu muna baya. Sowore sai kai. Mu en Najeriya Sowore ne muke. Sowore sai kai. Mu en Najeriya Sowore ne muke. Sowore sai kai. Sowore rufai babu koma da baya. Sowore rufai ba mu ja da baya. Matasan Najeriya duk suna bayan. Sowore sai kai. A wannan karon gaskiya muna bayan. Sowore sai kai. Domin gyaran kasar mu muna bayan. Sowore sai kai. Domin cin gaban kasar mu muna bayan. Sowore sai kai. Assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum. Babban gaisuwa nake mikawa gare ku. Labarin sabuwar takara ne gare ku. Labarin samun adalci cikin kasanmu. Allah mai jin kukan bawansa ya ansa. Ya turo mana Sowore da fayi. Mulkin nan za mu canja idan mun dage. Ba wata wane da wane ai duk mun gane. Mu 'yan Najeriya Sowore da baya ne sai kuyi Sowore Rufai ba mu ja da baya ne sai kuyi ƴan ƙasar Najeriya duk suna baya Sowore sai
Wow, that's from Rami G. Yeah.
Take it back.
We hope this will make it to. Yeah, you can come on. Who's peeping there? You can come on and be part of the audience here. So you're welcome, guys. We have a live update streaming going on. And,
good evening.
yes, good evening. We would have loved to have you on the couch with us. Are you aware of this show?
No, I'm not.
We don't want to embarrass you without informing you in advance. We have a live show once in a while. It's called Our Time on the Couch. So right now I'm actually broadcasting to about 500 Facebook followers. And I asked if you would love to be on the couch with me, but since we didn't inform you in advance, would have loved for you to just come say hi. Would you just mind saying just hi?
Say hello to everybody.
Yes, just tell. You have to come sit with me though. So guys, guess who this is? Just be guessing, you know. Guess. All right. So you guys can just guess who I'm sitting next to. Just say hi to.
Hello, everybody. Good evening.
He didn't expect this.
I didn't expect this.
Completely by surprise, you know. And those of you who know him very well. I actually met him for the first time tonight. Today,
This morning.
on our way to Ekiti. But he turns out to be someone who's been following us and who actually somehow wants to take it back too, but he's not in the movement directly. Yes, not directly, but we want him to join the movement. So just introduce yourself to those who may not know you. I don't want to do the introductions, I don't mess things up.
Hello, everybody. As you all know, I'm Ambassador Olakunle Churchill. I'm a businessman, a philanthropist. I want the best for the youth as well, and I want the best for Nigeria.
Yes.
And taking it back, in my own, can I say my own term?
Yes.
Means, the youth taking it to another level.
That's right. Not next level. Right? Next level is a fraud as far as we are concerned, but another level, yes.
Another level.
You know, for us, the
And,
highest level.
With time, I believe things are going to come out like the way God has planned it.
Yes.
So encourage us and always follow the youth and pray for us all the time. But I think we can achieve this.
Yes, we can make this happen. And you are running for governor in those states, in these states.
Yeah, the youth wants me.
Yes, it's the youth wants you to be, because when someone said me, he hasn't decided. All right. So, but he's, we just encourage a lot of young people. You don't have to belong to a political party. You just have to believe that this country can move from where it is now, managed by mediocres, to a place of progress, a place of prosperity, and a place of peace as well. And that is what we have been about. And we encourage other young people, and we're glad that you're here on the couch with us today. We encourage other young people, particularly celebrities in Nigeria, because so many of them are feeling like they're way above and beyond the aspirations of the young people. They have forgotten completely that
anyone can run.
Anybody can run. And beside that, a lot of them are feeling a little bit too arrogant, because they don't feel like, they need to work with the young people, because already young people will support them whether they like it or not anyway.
Yes, I believe we'll get it right,
Yeah.
but we're getting there. I believe 2019 will be a very great year.
Yeah.
He has to just get to that point.
Yes. We're pushing it there. For us, we have arrived there. We have arrived at the point, as they say in Christendom, the ocean has parted, the Red Sea has parted, and nobody is going back to Egypt anymore. So all the pharaohs and heroes of our lives, we are leaving them behind, and they are going to end up in perdition anyways. So we want to thank you so much for coming and, for the honor, because we never told you this would happen. So I don't want to take too much of your time and energy. We'll be meeting to discuss how we can all work together in synergy, because regardless of what people tell you, there's always this whole thing about, okay, maybe this is not our time. For young people,
this is the time.
This is our time. For Nigerians, this is our time. In fact, we don't have another 1 hour beyond 2019. If we can't get it right after 2019, then forget it. It's going to be out of control. And the people who always tell you it's not your time, when is that time that they claim should be your time, you will still see them again. Like somebody typically say to us, they said, were you not in secondary school, primary school, where they say tomorrow is the youth,
We are the leaders of
they are the
tomorrow.
leaders of tomorrow. And we went home that night thinking that if you slept and wake up, you'll become the leader. Some people have been doing that for 40 years, 50 years, trying to be leaders of tomorrow, because they know that tomorrow will never come. You are the leaders of today, but for you to lead today, you have to seize this moment. And that's what we're doing here on the couch. So, Chochi, thank you so much. It's nice meeting you.
Yes.
And
Thank you so much.
hope to see more of you, and I hope to work with you and work with all the people, young people that you've been working with, so that we can all march together, bond together, and take this country back. We have a lot of things to take back. We have to take back our electricity, our roads, our security, our power sector. We have to take back our dignity. We have to take back our universities, our education system. We have to take back, infant mortality, and make it to become something that works for people. We cannot become the capital of poverty in the world and expect to continue with the people who put us there. Nigeria just had an unenviable position of becoming a place where you are likely to die before the age of 5. That was a declaration about 2 weeks ago. We don't even know which is coming next. It's like we're on a path of hurricane right now, and it's threatening to devour everything that we represent and everything we stand for. But those of you who are watching, you see, this is what it is. Our relationship with other young people across the country is organic, and we'll continue to relate with all these young people who want to take the country back. And you have a lot of fans in the house. Did you know this?
Really?
Do you guys? Yes, they know you. All these guys know you. I didn't even know that. They just told me a different thing about you today, which I won't say online.
No.
That you're a husband of a celebrity. Okay, ex-husband. Yes.
No, but I think they're more into him because they're philanthropists.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I think
So
people
it's-
like it because of
yeah.
your philanthropy.
Yeah.
And I think I just have little things to
Yeah.
talk about. Encouraging the youth now. I really think we need to talk about that.
Yes.
The youths have something in them, like talent.
Yeah.
But they need people like you
Yes.
and me to always
You work together.
push it up.
Yes.
Push
yes.
it up there to
Yeah.
them to encourage them.
Yes.
Because you have something that is in you
Yes.
and you don't know how to put it out.
Yes.
So they have to be free and push,
Yes.
and they have to keep pushing.
Wow.
Especially, just make sure you try to empower the person next to you. It might be your house girl.
Yeah.
It might be
Exactly.
your neighbor.
Yeah.
So I think with that, if everyone comes up with, one thing or the other one, probably empowering people every day. I think in the next 2 or 3 years,
We'll get there. Yeah. So what he's saying, of course, I don't need to interpret to you, is that just help the next person to you. But I think what can actually unlock the potential for every Nigerian is for young people to be in control of their destinies. And leading this country is one of the things that we can do, not only for ourselves, but the continent of Africa, and by extension, the black race. I cannot say it enough how many times people stop me in other parts of the world and say, Kenyans, Zimbabweans, South Africans, Moroccans, Egyptians, Kenyans, Senegalese people, and say, why can't you guys get it right in Nigeria? Because already they're listening to your music, they love it. They watch your movies. They watch our movies all over the world, including the Caribbean, and they've already loved Okocha, JJ Okocha, but they don't have anything to hold on to in terms of anything else they can be proud of, and that's just one thing that everybody is waiting for. And when we get it right in terms of leadership and Nigeria rises to that level, the highest level, you see how everybody will just be looking up to Nigeria and everybody flocking this way. Not people who are miserable, but people who are happy, for us. And that's why we really, really want to take it back. And that's what our movement is about, it's what our political party is about. And we hope more and more of you will join us. Is there anybody out there who have questions for Churchill? Because people ask questions.
But right now, a lot of our viewers are so happy to have him on the couch with you.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, so they are really saying hi to you and they're so excited based on what we're reading from you.
That's interesting. I can't believe that someone more popular than me is sitting on the stage. Thank you, Churchill. I'm going to be introducing myself when I see people now. Don't you know me? I'm friends with Churchill. That's amazing. Please keep up the philanthropic work you're doing, but also let people understand that there needs to be a little bit of activist tank to where we are now. People need to be a little bit more firm. Because, look, philanthropy is great, but there was a time that, the greatest philanthropist in the world came to Nigeria. You know who that is? Anybody knows? Bill Gates. Yes. He has given money to Nigeria. He's given about $2 billion to Nigeria. But he got to a point he was frustrated. He said, he told the Nigerian government, and Bill Gates doesn't even get, he's not an activist, he doesn't get upset. He said, why don't you invest in your youth? That's exactly what he said. This is everywhere, right? He said it on CNN.
Mr. President, you're going to do that for us.
Yes,
right? Well, you're going to do that for us. You're going to help us get this.
Exactly. So he's a philanthropist who gives money. He gives a lot of money to Nigeria, but he got at the point where he became very frustrated, and he had to call on Nigerian people to invest. He said, "Your country's biggest resource is not even oil. Is the youth. Youth and Nigerian young people, like he said, are very energetic. They are talented. I mean, look at what Nigeria is only positively known now because of the energy of its youth that is not even funded by the government. People just rise up from Ajegun and they start singing, and before you know it, everybody is following them. And then, before you know it, even the children of the rich, before they can become recognizable, now they must become musicians. The wealth of their parents is no longer legitimate enough to make them look legit. They have to have a talent, and that's what Nigeria is about. So you can imagine if you have a president too who understands adequately and positively what that is necessary for, and the necessity for that, and then you do other things. Imagine electricity 24/7. Imagine security 24/7 in this country. Imagine infrastructure that we can travel from here to Ekiti, which ought to be 40 minutes. It took us an hour and about 39 minutes. Yes, because of the bad roads. When I came to Ekiti in 1986, it was 30 minutes to get from here to Ekiti. In 2018, it took me an hour, 30 minutes. That's telling you that Nigeria has just been in a reverse gear. And the people who are responsible for it are the people who are coming back again with 8 fingers, those leprous fingers. Vote for us. We need 4 more years of destruction. We say no to that.
No way.
It's not happening. And we'll make Nigeria a place where everybody will be proud of. But we have to make that move. We have to vote for the right person. You cannot be voting for your ancestors and expect that you make progress. Our ancestors are supposed to be in a place where we pour libations to praise them or ask for, and whichever way we do it in Africa. But these are our ancestors that are here in Aso Rock. They must leave next year.
That's right.
They are leaving, and the ones that want to come back and bring all the thieves, we reject them here as well. Thank you, Churchill. I will be with you any moment from now. I appreciate your coming, and thank you for. Imagine people really like you.
They are really commenting.
Yes,
and the viewers.
And still no questions. No questions still.
They're just excited to have you.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing.
So no questions.
Well, Churchill is saying if you have questions, please send questions. Let me check. I have another place where I could check here.
Yeah.
So we also get, while we do this, we raise funds publicly. I'm not asking you to donate. I'm just telling you what we do here. I know you're a philanthropist, but sometimes people send us chats to ask questions. They are always excited. People watch this a lot. Okay. So they're still talking about, I did an interview on AIT, they're still talking about it. Okay. Yes. So one person is asking, he said, does the 10,000K challenge for every Nigerian student to support this movement by a guy on Facebook? Okay. Did you know that? So we'll get back to, if you have any questions, ask one hard question from Churchill. We'll wait until we get a question for Churchill. Is there a question?
So there's someone asking, is Churchill joining AAC?
Churchill, are you joining AAC?
Actually, I'm not a politician, but I like the movement.
Wow.
AAC!
Sorry, I'm not yet a politician. I'm not yet.
Interestingly, those of us in AAC are not regular politicians. We are mostly political activists. You can go check. Where I was a student union leader, and then I did Sowore Reporters for 12 years. I used to hate politics with passion, but it got to a point where I said to myself, you say you hate politics, but people who are politicians are ruling your lives. They are the ones deciding where you sleep, how comfortable you are. Why don't you get into the ring, and make the country a better country? The people they call politicians in Nigeria, that's why most people don't like to call themselves politicians. There are people who are corrupt, people who are manipulators, people who are, always deceiving the public. So, he's not a politician, but he likes the movement. Welcome to the movement.
I'm not yet a politician.
Yes, it's going to get there. And one thing we want to also encourage you to do is there are lots and lots of celebrities out there who haven't been able to make up their mind as to what they tell them when you see them in your private moments or wherever you talk to them that there's a boat that's about to leave the harbor, and if they miss it, they'll be surprised, as they say in Yoruba, that yes, because a lot of them take it for granted that all the followers they have on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram in particular, they think that it is their talent. No, it's the love people have for them. And the moment they abandon the people in their hours or in their own hour of need, the people also abandon them, and they'll be surprised. I have said it is a prediction. It's not a threat. A lot of celebrities, if they refuse to identify with Nigerians this time around, Nigerians will refuse to identify with them, and they'll be surprised how there are a lot of talents in town. So some people think they're on top now. They will just discover that nobody's listening to them anymore. Because this period will produce its own celebrities. Yes. As Fela used to sing in those days, say, this uprising will bring the peace in us.
He's bringing it already.
So, yes. Thank you so much, Churchill. Appreciate it. Is there any more questions for Churchill before we go?
They just wanted to,
They wanted to say something.
Maybe
just say they wanted
we
to.
have a lot of supporters here.
Yeah.
Huge support.
How many people are watching?
So right now on Facebook we have 757.
Wow! Before you came, we had 500.
Yeah.
Now we're 700. You know the value. You know what that means.
Yeah.
200 people are watching because of you.
Yeah.
But I still have 500 watching because of me. So maybe you keep going. We see. If you get 1,000 people, then that means 500 people are watching because of you. 500 people are watching because of you. So please also don't forget to donate to the cause. We are trying to reach 100 million naira, which is, we started in May to take public donations, especially on our Zenith bank account. And we're today at 88 million. Yeah. Publicly, we are the only political party candidate raising money publicly, and we disclose it every time we come. And we even mention names of our donors, transparently. And we also have a GoFundMe account where we raised over $115,000. Yeah, so it's very innovative way of campaigning. It's the same thing the Obamas of this world did and won the U.S. election. We want to be able to defeat the old cargoes in this country with little money, so that everybody will know that this is not about money, it's about character. And after this, Nigerians will follow people with character as opposed to people with money with no character. That's the plan. So it's not just about defeating and winning this election, it's about defeating bad behavior and stop to reward people with bad behavior in our political system. So thank you. We'll love to keep you so that our numbers don't drop though.
I'm sure we can get to 1,000 before he leaves.
Wow, are we at 800 already?
Almost. We're at 795.
Wow.
796 now.
Wow, let's keep him on
YouTube, we have over 500 watching on YouTube.
Wow, amazing.
On our Instagram account, we have less than 100.
Let's just keep him around here. Let's announce the next set of donors. And just let's keep you until we announce it. Some people would like for us to announce their names as donors while you are sitting here. These are going to be the next most popular sets of donors that we're about to announce. Oh, actually, you see, Zenith Bank is acting up. You know how their network is, or maybe people are watching churches so much that they're not donating, they just carry it away. So that's not a problem. We love that as well. But okay, we have a donation from Joshua Omoju on GoFundMe for $25. He said, we have Emilola Otemolu for $100. So people are doing it. Thank you. We have Alexander Edu for $50 on GoFundMe. And Aziz Jolasun also donated $50 on GoFundMe. Okay, we didn't lose anything. You can stay.
So we just get 811 watching.
Wow. Wow. This is amazing. Everyone, please clap for everyone. Thank you so much. So we'll continue our show and thank Churchill for coming. So okay, somebody has a question for you. Somebody else, don't go yet. Okay. Finally, a question has come on my own device here. Okay. Yes. Okay, can Churchill help AAC get his ex-wife's support? Yes. I know they will ask something about, who's your ex-wife? Who's his ex-wife?
She's Tonto Dike.
Okay, wow. Wow, my God, I see now why numbers are going up. It's going to reach 1,000. Can Churchill help? They say, can you help AAC, that's our party, to get Tonto Dike to support us? He said that question will be answered afterwards. Yes. So I know somebody will ask a big question. You know how people, they have no chill. Yeah. But this is. Let me see if there are other questions for you. Okay. It said to Churchill, what is the relationship between you and Father OBJ? That's Obasanjo.
It's my adopted father.
Okay. So former President Obasanjo is his adopted father. Wow. So you actually lived with him?
Yes.
Wow.
He trained me.
Wow. Since they adopted you. No, how many years?
I can say like all my life.
Wow, that's interesting. That's very interesting.
And he's my mentor.
We bash him all the time here, by the way. No. Yeah. We do. I'm just telling you, because we feel like someone like him at this point should have realized that a young person ought to take it from here, and that it's time for them.
He cares a lot about the youth.
Yeah, but they have to care about the youth enough not to allow someone that he condemned as a thief a few years ago to come back to power. So when you go back to him, tell him, we don't want you to say anything so that he does. I know his temperament. The man is a little bit temperamental. I don't want him to box you when I see him. I was the one who interviewed Menga Obasanjo years ago. That big interview that created the problem. So I know the family a little bit. But when you see him, tell him it's not too late to turn around and support
the youth.
A young person.
The youth.
Yeah. But this time around, he needs to come out and support a young person to lead this country out of the situation. I'm sure he's not happy with the way this country is.
Yeah.
Yes. So if he's not, he cannot leave Buhari, which he supported last time, and come and take Atiku. which he didn't support last time. Anyways, that's a conversation for another symposium discussion in the future. So let me see if there's another question for you.
That's beyond me.
That's what I'm saying. Sit down waiting for. Okay, somebody's responding to.
So I think a couple of our viewers want you to give them an update regarding the rally we had in Delta States and Ekiti States today.
Okay, somebody was just asking which celebrity were you married to. We just said that's Tonto DK. Yeah. Well, a lot of people are very interested in you. It's amazing.
So excited to have you.
Yeah. There's a question. It said, Mr. President, you need to provide adequate security for yourself because you are hitting other party badly and they can't stand your strength. True. But the best security we can have is our people. You people out there, you know. Instagram, someone said, what plans do you have for our immigrants in other countries who are planning to return home and perhaps has nothing to return to? We are creating a country where people who are living in the country will have something to live for, and those who have left the country can have a country they can return back to. That's the plan. So there will be plenty to return to as soon as we change the president, right?
Right.
That's the plan, and not to another person that will create more problem, but a brand new president who's got ideas, who's got capacity, intellect, stamina. Because a lot of our leaders,
even we are working on empowerment.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of empowerment.
So one of the things people who are watching you would like to know is what's your area of philanthropy? You know, like Bill Gates will support, immunization, health. What's yours?
Yes, as it is, I'm a goodwill ambassador.
Okay.
So I can decide to embark on any project.
Any project you want.
And also I'm a member of Lions Club.
Okay.
What do? We care for the less privileged and we care for blindness.
Okay, people who have blindness, who are blind.
Yes.
Do you try to restore in cases where people have
operations like cataracts and we also give glasses. That's
Okay,
for the Lions
people.
Club.
Good job, Lions Club out there. Lions Club has been around for a long time. Consistently doing what is right by us in this country.
And from the foundation, we raise like 10% of whatever comes in, that's the income, to give back to the.
Yeah. There's a naughty accountant here. Said the accountant is waiting for Churchill's donation, please.
It will come.
They will come. Don't worry, accountant. Chill. There's another question here. Churchill is silent and quiet billionaire. Can you please help AAC with some funds? Wow. There's a lot of things I'm hearing here that I didn't even know about. Interesting. Wow. Mr. President, I know Nigeria problems are everywhere. That's why there are many questions. How will you give the country pipe-borne water? How will you fix the prison condition? What will you do about people having money without no source of income? Interesting. The last one is about fighting corruption. In every country that I've been in the world outside of here, if you have money you cannot expend somebody will come and ask you. And there was a day I was trying to withdraw 1,000 naira. They delayed me, and after a while, police showed up to ask me where did I get $1,000 in the US, because they want to be sure that you're not doing anything shady. There was a day I was traveling to Nigeria, trying to buy Tylenol, for a lot of it. They also delayed, bought like 10 Tylenol boxes, these painkillers. They delayed me, police came and said, what do you want? Why do you want 10 boxes of Tylenol? I said, I'm going to Africa. They thought maybe I want to go and use it to prepare a bomb or something. So that's how countries, use surveillance, they use intelligence gathering to fight crime. But in Nigeria, if you buy 20 Tylenol, police will even help you carry it to the house, if you can find them something. So all of that will change. He's got a question about pipe-borne water as well. Day before yesterday, I was talking about something different from pipe-borne water, which was piping gas into every home in Nigeria. Nigeria, this is a multi-billion-dollar industry that we have not even tapped at all. For everybody to have gas instead of using kerosene as stove, and we have enough gas reserve in the country, but we haven't even done it yet. So the same thing with pipe-borne water. Is this a country that has plenty of water? Nigeria, I studied geography and planning. In fact, my concentration in my undergraduate days was groundwater hydrology.
Yes, I have.
Do you have pipe-borne water or borehole?
Rough piping.
Have you ever seen borehole in Ghana before? Because I stayed a lot in Accra. I've never heard about borehole.
I've never had this. I went to real estate as well.
Yeah, in Ghana.
Yes.
You know how to
I have
do
enough.
Universities in Nigeria are proudly demonstrating how many boreholes they have. Universities. As I said. So that's our position on that. Do you have any more questions for Churchill?
Yes, for Churchill. No questions.
No.
For you, there are questions for you.
Huh?
There are questions for you.
For me, okay.
Yeah.
So, but I'll let Churchill go now. Churchill, thank you so much.
Good night, guys.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
And we'll bring you back.
So the question for you,
Yes, what's the question for you?
an update for the presidential debate.
Okay, so with regards to the presidential debate, the update is that we have sued them. We took them to court, and we're in court. The case has not been assigned, but we would think that because of the holidays, we may not get a court date until early January. Yes. Well, as soon as we get that, we'll keep you updated. Let us also thank our supporters in Uyo, in Port Harcourt, in Bayelsa, in Warri, and in Benin, and also in Ekiti. We've done almost 7 days of non-stop rallies across these cities, and they've been great. And like I mentioned earlier, we're taking a break today until after the New Year's, but we'll be around doing a lot of press events, and we'll be reaching out to you to raise funds as well. So we're not giving up, and so you hear from us regularly. As you know, we're the only ones campaigning, so don't be surprised. Yes. And do you have any more questions?
Yeah, another question. People want to know when you're going to Benin.
Benin is, I think it's January.
February 4th.
February?
4th.
Benin is not February, that's on those states.
February 4th.
No, there's going to be a 1 million man march in Benin.
Yes.
On which date?
February 4th.
Is that February 4th?
Yes. It's
Can you check, because I think Akure is also February 1st. We can't have a conflict.
4th.
Fourth, okay. Fourth. Alright, so sorry about that. But there's okay, so but we'll keep you updated because some of these dates also might change due to as things are flexible these days. We don't have any so there's a Jude Lawase who says trying to reach me. Thank you, Olalekan, for coming to see me, the guy from Istanbul who just left a while ago. And we were, what time is it now? It's 10:02. And let's check with regards to GoFundMe. So we have a donation from Ehime Akeme for $40. Please GoFundMe from we announced Joshua Mojo before. Thank you everyone for that. Let's go to our okay. Okay, so there's a special mention section of the financial summary that we'll do to. My president, I just sent 20K to Zenith Bank account with love from Ehi in Birmingham. Ehi, give Ehi round. We're not getting the notification is not coming from Zenith Bank right now, but I think they will resume soon. Good evening, Mr. President. Can Churchill help us with those celebrities, and what's the plan that they have for AC to support our movement? We'll find out soon. Churchill, we'll talk to him more after the event. So, President, this man, besides, in my own opinion, is not comfortable. Why? Maybe knowing that, that's why I have to tell him who we are,
He's really not a camera guy.
Yeah, this is very camera shy.
Yeah.
That's why we have to tell him that we bash Obasanjo here all the time. Right. So he doesn't go home and he gets his things thrown out of the house. But he seems like a nice guy,
absolutely,
right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's who you are from Tripoli. Say AAC party is the best party so far in Africa. Take it back, no going back. Okay, Zenith Bank has come back. Let me see. There's one donation from Zenith Bank. Only one at this point. And this is... okay. This is a notification charge, actually. So, it's a notification charge. I think they charge you for notifying you also here, which is interesting. So, the last is I will let you know. Good evening, my best president. God bless you, IJN, Amen. Please, Mr. President, I want you to try and reach Idris Sheon Kuti and Duncan Mighty again. Most especially this campaign period because they have huge influence and can easily convert and convince more Nigerians. Secondly, if possible, for the UK diaspora to organize and meet Anthony Joshua family to support, if not with money, but with his influence, and it will challenge our celebrities. I also want you to try and reach out to footballers both at home and abroad. Sometimes these people will not come and meet you because of bribe, but you are a man that's down to earth, so let's make this move, and I believe it will help us. My question for Churchill: how is he going to support ANC if not for money, but with his influence and personality? I'm sure he'll be watching somewhere, so you got your question, but he left already. Good evening, Mr. President. Compliment of the season, please, my president. Why did Mr. Jolov not join the rally in Warrior? Begin to see him as he's not serious. Frank from Germany. Yeah, we don't know why as well. But regardless, Warrior went well, and we don't want to create a situation where we rely on only one person. Maybe because they have celebrity status. No problem. He sent his words, but we didn't see him. Yes. All right. That's we'll take questions as they come. Do you have any questions? Any more questions for me? Yes. Maybe we should stop at. We were supposed to do just a few. We've been going non-stop for days now. 7 days non-stop.
People saying it here that they have you on Channels TV now.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Channels TV. Can we go to that in the house? Maybe that's. Does that mean that the number of our people are now watching channels?
Dropped.
So how many people are
689.
689? So to say people are watching channels as a result, maybe that's why we don't. 689. That's channels.
No. I've had 2 people say so that.
Maybe it's gone. Maybe the event they covered today in Ekiti is what they saw. Good. What else? Here, let me see if there's anything again from GoFundMe. Nothing new from GoFundMe. If there is, we will announce it. If you have made a donation on Zenith, we haven't been getting notification in the last few minutes. So when we do so, we'll let you know. So let's do this. Let's wrap up at 10:15. All right. So if you have any more questions, our people are just tired. Then you have to give them a round of applause from your end.
Take it back. Action.
Oh yes, our accountant is saying we should do special mention. Special mention. Let's go to special mention from donors. Yes, you don't want to take those very powerful donors for granted. So, special mention. Sorry. Okay, special mention donation of 50K and over. Alphonsus Morgan Ike. That's a 1 million naira man. Latest. Kayode Adegboyegun, $200, which is equivalent 71,600 naira. Richard Afolabi, $200, equivalent 71,600. Babatunde Afolayan, $500, equivalent to 179,000 naira. Yes. Olubumi Oluwaleye, $200, equivalent to 71,600. Bad Atinsola, $300, which is $107,400. Kenny Adedipe, $500, equivalent to 179,000. Anonymous, 50K, 50,000 naira. Oyeniro Ademola Idris, or is it Iris? It's 50,000 naira. Akinwale Olubira, 70,000 naira. Ikechukwu Raphael Ezianya, 73,000 naira. Whomever you are, the World Remit donation of 89,327. Mention. Jegede Elizabeth Iyabode, 100,000 naira. And of course, there was a donation of 100,000 naira tonight. Also, special mention. Thank you, accountant, for not giving up until we did what was right, or what is right. Mr. President, God bless you all. Okay, that's the same person before. Waiting message there. Good. So we are 10, 5 more minutes to go. That's good. We will take your questions. Yes, there's a response. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So Jerry Jones here is saying what was showed on Channels TV was a preview of roadmap.
Okay. Yes, I did an interview with Channels TV on their roadmap, and how was the preview? Tell us. We haven't seen it yet.
And the person saying they will televise it later too.
Yes, I think they're planning to show. They haven't reached us to tell us when it will show. If they do, we'll let everybody know when to look out for that. Yeah.
So our viewers here on Instagram want you to bring Dr. Mighty on the couch.
We will. Dr. Mighty is our main man, and he wanted to actually be on the couch before now, but his flight was delayed to Lagos. Duncan has been consistently supportive. He wants to be VP though, and that position is filled already.
So there's a question here for you. Sir, when will you attend Benga Aruleba program on AIT?
Anytime I'm invited, I'll go there. Benga Aruleba was one of the first people to interview us, by the way. Great guy. When we started this whole thing. But I don't think he's anchoring the same show anymore. Yeah.
Okay, it will be showed, the roadmap will be showed by 9 p.m. tomorrow to 10 p.m.
Wow, okay. 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. We're hearing for the first time. Be on the lookout for that. Yes. So, good. So, it was just so that you temper your expectations. The roadmap thing wasn't as hard as that of AIT. AIT, I think, it was fire. Right? Roadmap was a little laid back. We just had conversation back and forth between me and Ladi Akeredolu Ali. So, but I can't tell until you see it tomorrow. You watch it tomorrow. You can compare and contrast. I'm just giving you heads up. Please, Mr. President, play the audio. I want somebody send me an audio. Okay, I don't think that needs to go on. How likely is it that you can persuade Professor Soyinka to publicly endorse you? I know he can be stubborn. That's funny. Professor Soyinka is actually my friend. We talk all the time, and he has said that he would never support any of the old candidates, but he wanted, like everybody else, to see the young people come together. So I think he will take a position at some point. You know, he's tired of politics. He told me, you know, he's been around for so long. You know, if he's done so much for this country, I won't put pressure on him. If he decides he wants to endorse, fantastic. I will take it. But if he doesn't, I won't. You know, I won't take it negatively. He's gone through so much in this country. People like him, they're probably just upset with the country. So, but I'll talk to him. I'll let you read his message as soon as I see him next time. Prof, if you're watching, we get talk.
So I have a question for you.
Yes.
On Instagram, Blessed House. He said, Mr. President, what's your plan to rebuild our prison? Nigerian prison is a joke. They are still using the prison built by colonial masters.
Yes, I agree with you completely. I've been in prison, I've been in police station, I've been in all kinds of places, detention places before. I agree with you. Prison reforms will come with general reforms in the country. There has to be a complete overhaul of our judicial system, which will include the prison as well, you know, so that prison will be a place to reform people, not a place to deform people. Definitely.
It's a correctional facility.
Yes. It will become a correctional facility. That's right.
So, sir, the last question, because they've been asking, I have 10 people asking already.
What's that?
Where is our VP?
We told them that VP is a doctor. He actually has a daytime job. His real daytime job is saving lives. And one of the things he told us from the beginning is that, he even said it, that when he becomes VP, he will still continue to practice as a doctor. Because there's nothing better than saving lives, even as a politician. So he's completely with us. He had some issues he had to deal with because they started giving him some hard time at his job, so he had to clear them out. I think he had to resign, but he couldn't just leave his job because he's not a thief. He's not a professional politician. He also has to work to make ends meet. But you know he's with us, and we spoke, I think, before we came on this trip. So I spoke to him as recently as I think 4 days ago. Yeah. So don't worry at all. VP is doing fine. All right.
So we have a question from Azan. He said, Mr. President, we need an update on the debates. Have you been included?
We haven't been yet, but we're working on it. We took them to court, and we're waiting on the courts to assign a judge to our case, and the judge ruling on, because we're actually seeking an injunction. We have not been included yet. So the other question, so that we can wrap up. Before we go, please, I know you're tired and you want to see. There's someone, they said there's a powerful comment from Facebook. It came from JC Shimendum. I'm a Biafran by birth. I will be glad to vote in the referendum for an independent Biafra. But honestly, after listening to this guy and having searched him in and out for the first time, I registered with the political party in Nigeria. Sowore is the only candidate I believe has what it takes to lead this country. Then we can talk of one Nigeria again. If only Nigeria youth can wake up from their sleep and support Omoyele Sowore, we will have the country we all love to see. The Biafra struggle is a reflection of a failed Nigerian state. Vote Sowore 2019 for a better Nigeria. I rest my case. Wow, that's pretty powerful. Mr. President, can you invite Face-to-Face, Simi, Adekunle Gold, Fars, or Mawumi to endorse you? Hey, let me tell you something. You asked me to call them. If I call them and I can't reach them, or if I call them they don't respond to me, what do I do? You are their followers. Make them endorse your candidates. That's the way it works. Call them, go to their pages, let them know what you want. I know Fars, I've never met Adekunle Gold before, but I spoke to him briefly on the phone once. I've spoken to Nice before. But you know how these things work. They all die a lot of pressure from the money bags. You know? But again, this is a time for celebrities with conscience to come to come on stage, you know, and do what is right by the Nigerian people, especially young people. They are timid young supporters, and a lot of them have expressed privately that they really, really like us. You know, just like Churchill said, if we didn't see Churchill tonight, we wouldn't have known that he's been a supporter of our movement for a long time.
And by the way, Davido likes you too.
Davido?
Yes.
Wow. He has to say it publicly now. And this is the time to say it. So Davido, if you're watching, endorse. All right. Obio. Yes. As Prince said, well, take it back from Malaga, Spain. Just say hello to you, sir. Good job done at AIT interview. We hope to see more. Thank you. Tomorrow there will be one between 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. on channels. So be on the lookout for that. I see on Instagram someone wants to hear plans about power supply. Power supply from 3,000 to 24,000 megawatts. We intend to hook up 60 million people in the next 2.5 years upon becoming president. They did it in Egypt, we'll do it in Nigeria. We won't do better than they did. We just need leaders who have will, who have connections, who have exposure, who are not corrupt, and who are not weak to take us from where we are today. Egypt spent $7.2 billion and built 14,500 megawatts of electricity. Nigeria spent $16 billion and built 0 megawatts of electricity. So you know what it means, right? It's not that difficult. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me go one more time to Zenith. We're not getting notifications. Too sad, too bad. But we'll be back again, possibly tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow is 24th of... so maybe tomorrow we'll just spend our vacation. We'll spend Christmas Eve with you. If you want us to spend Christmas Eve with you tomorrow, you can signify by raising up your hands. Just do like. Everybody in the house is saying we should come online and spend Christmas Eve with you tomorrow. And somebody get me for that Christmas, but for that Christmas is gone by tonight, right?
No, it's not tonight.
I know you want a gift. Yes, you know. And if I ask you now, you talk about iPad and Samsung S9.
How come you actually see my mind?
We actually have a sweater for you, a Santa Claus sweater.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, for
you have one?
Yeah, it's in Lagos.
Okay, so we'll travel to Lagos tomorrow and do Santa Claus.
Yes.
Wow. So this Santa Claus is going to be asking you for gifts.
No, that's contrary to me.
Yes. So if you're out there again, I want to wish you Merry Christmas in advance, because some of you are already going towards that. By the time we wake up here, some of you will be in the Christmas part. You'll be Christmas in your part of the world. So we wish
atmosphere.
you Merry Christmas in advance, and we will be with you. We'll try and be with you tomorrow night. On behalf of all our crew members here, we want to thank all of our supporters. Especially those people in Uyo once again, Akwa Ibom State, the great guys in Port Harcourt for doing so wonderfully well, and the guys in Edo State, the guys in Warri, yes, and the guys in Ekiti tonight, this day before we came to be on the couch with you. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. I appreciate it.
AC,